evening and welcome to the 4th episode of the Bristol City Vodcast, a show for you, our supporters, allowing you to get a real Robin's eye view into your club and our players as well. Now, the first 3 episodes have gone down extremely well with over 40,000 views, so thank you very much for watching and please continue to like, share and leave your questions throughout tonight's episode as well. And remember to use that hashtag Robin's Nest on Twitter so we can see all of your comments at the end of the show. And also, we have a bit of an exclusive. We're going to be announcing the destination of the club's pre-season tour a little bit later on, so please stay tuned for that. Now, thank you very much for joining us just a little bit earlier than usual, because apparently there's some fairly important derby going on up north somewhere. Don't worry, we'll be wrapped up by the time that kicks off, so you can go seamlessly straight from Ashton Gate to Old Trafford, a game that's got one of the most famous men in Bristol, if not the most famous, rather interested. It is, of course, Mr. Scotty Murray. Good evening, sir.
How are you, Downsy? Good?
Very good. Now, is this the first time you've supported Manchester United?
It probably will be. I think I supported them a few years ago when they beat Bayern Munich in the Champions League final, but only because it was a British team. But yeah.
Score prediction?
I'm hopefully Man U win, which I never thought I'd say, but I think they'll probably get beat 3-0.
Very good. Now, without further ado, please do welcome to the Robin's Nest our guests. A little titter and a round of applause, please, for Lloyd Kelly and Matty Taylor. Very good. Welcome. Are you well?
Yeah, very good, thanks.
Looking sharp?
Yeah, all good.
You can't see it, but Matty Taylor and I are wearing the same shoes. I feel like you're sort of my style icon now. Both black T-shirts, same shoes.
You know, I saw you in them a few weeks ago and thought, you know what, I need to get myself a clean pair of those. So.
Nice. It's been a hell of a season for you both, on and off the pitch. What's it like to have been a part of that, Matty?
Yeah, it's been amazing, to be fair. Obviously, we're big 3 games away from potentially being in the playoffs to obviously the Premier League, which is every little kid's dream when you're growing up. So yeah, obviously hope we can get the 3 wins and get in them and obviously give ourselves a chance.
Lloydie, we're not wearing the same shoes. Yours look a lot more expensive, I'll be honest. Apparently a present, though. You didn't buy those yourself?
No. It's a Christmas present, luckily.
I wouldn't buy them myself either.
They're all right. They look like socks, don't they?
I haven't got any socks on.
Oh, I thought there was an aroma. What is it like preparing for these massive games that are coming up? What do you do in preparation? How do you prepare for that?
No, I think it's just good to kind of keep a consistent preparation, which we have been doing for the how many games we've played so far this season. We go into every game and prepare for every game pretty much the same, really, and expect we want to come away with all 3 points every game we go into.
Mm-hmm. Derby County, of course, on Saturday, another team pushing for top 6. It's going to be a heck of a day, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I think Matty can say as well, he's looking forward to what the atmosphere will be like on Saturday, and I think everyone is, really.
As far as the atmosphere is concerned, I mean, Ashton Gate, when it's bouncing, there's no better place on earth, is there? How much of an effect does it have you when you're out on the pitch? Does it make a difference when you hear, you know, the famous Matty Taylor song?
Yeah, obviously when I'm thinking back to like the special Man United evening here, and yeah, it was crazy that night. Just the noise coming from them just helped to spur us on and eventually got us over the line. So the more they can get behind us, hopefully we can produce on the pitch and obviously make some better memories, hopefully.
And what do you think of the songs that are sung? Do you have any particular favourites? Obviously, there's a couple about you.
It's a few about me at most grounds now, I think.
One across the road as well.
Yeah, to be fair, they're all pretty good, aren't they?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I don't really have a favourite.
You got a favourite at the minute, Scotty, of all the songs that go around?
I probably couldn't be able to sing it here, though.
No.
I just said, on a match day, when the place is bouncing over in that singing section, it certainly gets everyone going. So I think we need a big crowd on Saturday. Mm-hmm. I said, even though the results weren't probably the best over the Easter period, it's still in our own hands. So I think another 2 games gone, said we got a point. So I think the main thing is now to beat Derby on Saturday and then Millwall away and then Hull away. So it's 3 massive games and it's still in our own hands.
And what about your song? Did you have a song? Was there something in particular?
Yeah. But what
can
happens?
you sing it?
No, yeah. But the problem is, my little boy, the 11-year-old, if we go in a shop, he starts singing it because he knows it gets me embarrassed, so I walk out. So,
Very good.
It gets you embarrassed, is it?
Yes.
Thanks for letting me know.
Yeah. So I've forgotten the words.
That's what I'll let him.
Now then, if you would like to ask any of these boys a question, please do make sure you get in contact, because at the end of the show we will be taking questions. So leave those in the comments, or you can use hashtag #RobinsNest on Twitter. Remember, it is live, so only questions asked during the show will have a chance of being answered. Now, on this show, we like to find out new information about our players and pick up some interesting facts that we haven't previously known or discussed. So let's put Lloydie under the spotlight. First of all, an academy product. How proud are you, sir, to represent this club at senior level? Must be a dream come true.
Yeah, definitely. It's a thing that I've been working hard from the age of 11 since I've been here, really. And obviously, especially getting my first senior game for the first team was like a really good feeling. It's just kind of a Moorish feeling, which I have kind of shown throughout the years. But no, it's a really good feeling, actually.
And the whole academy, it's so nice, I guess, for the rest to see you progress and see how well you're doing, and you to be an ambassador for that.
Yeah. I think some young lads don't really see like the path into some first teams. And at a club like this, you definitely do see that with various people, me for example, Max, and so many other players that kind of broke into the first team.
Your debut was against Plymouth Argyle.
Yeah.
What was going through your mind when that was happening?
I think we were about, what was it called, maybe 3-4-0 up, maybe, wasn't it? Something like that. It was quite late on in the game, and then the gaffer shouted over, "Lloyd, get ready." And I was a bit like, all right. But no, when I got on the pitch, all the nerves just calmed, and it was a really good feeling.
It's sort of just automatically you go into mode. The nerves are left at the pitch.
Yeah. As soon as you get across the white line, it's just all calm and composed.
A regular, of course, in the matchday squad now. You must be absolutely loving your football in BS3.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it, especially the season we've had so far, and hopefully it continues to more success towards the end of the season. But no, I've been really enjoying it.
And of course, internationally recognised as well. What was it like playing for the young Lions here at Ashton Gate?
Yeah, it was a really good feeling. It was a bit of a weird one, really, because usually I'd drive in normally from home and kind of about 12 o'clock or so, and obviously standing out there with a different bunch of boys was a bit of a weird one, really. I think I was chatting to Tammy, and then he was like, it's a bit of a strange one, but the atmosphere was unreal.
Yeah. It was incredible. The matchday announcer wasn't bad either for that game. I don't know. He was quite good. Read some Polish names quite well. Matty, of course, the famous switch. That was an interesting time for you, wasn't it? How did you cope with making that switch? Did you not have to not go to your house for a bit?
Yeah, I didn't get there for a couple of weeks.
That's pretty serious, right?
Yeah, just some idiot put my address online, which obviously potentially could have been a bit worrying for obviously me and my family.
I didn't mean to do it, but
But you are red now, of course.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll just let the dust settle down for a week or two, and then got a new residence. To be honest. And yeah, it was fine. It was fine, to be fair. There's a lot of hoo-ha over it, but.
And now you're a fan favourite. Now, you know, they sing your name from the terraces, and Matty Taylor is a Red. What is it like when you hear that being sung back to you?
Yeah, it's obviously nice when any team has a song for you. It gives you a lift. Obviously, they sing it when I'm not starting, and sometimes I think it probably gets me on the pitch, to be honest. But yeah, like when any set of fans sing your name, it's obviously great and gives you that little boost.
You've been in Bristol 6 years now. What do you feel about the city?
Yeah, I love the city. It's a great city, to be honest. From Oxford, but to be fair, I probably prefer living here, to be honest. It's very modern. There's always something going on. Like
Park Street.
Park Street's pretty good, yeah.
Do you still get any stick now when you go out at all, or when you go shopping?
I'm normally with you, so you tell me.
Yeah, you're usually all right, to be fair. You're not.
Nah, to be fair, obviously you get the odd fan coming up to you, but to be honest, I've had a lot of Rovers fans come up to me and say thank you for what you've done and stuff like that, and they've actually been civil, and I think they kind of understand it, really. You get the odd idiot, but yeah, nothing. It's never bad, to be honest.
I think the Portsmouth fans didn't know that.
Yeah, of course.
It's like any job you do. You've got a chance of stepping up. Or,
yeah.
I mean, you've got to do what you've got to do.
Did you keep your eye on Oxford? Matty Taylor and I share a hometown. I'm from Whitney, bizarrely.
So my parents.
There you go. Yeah. So kin, same shoes, from the same place. We have a kindred spirit, I feel.
Yeah, I feel like I need to get a flat peak or something.
Yeah.
I wonder what Callum O'Dowd
They messed the perm up though.
Callum O'Dowd is from Oxford as well.
Mess me out.
Callum O'Dowd, it is indeed.
Yeah, Cal, yeah.
You're absolutely right. Now, as far as the entertainment in Bristol, do you get to do any of the sort of sightseeing, that kind of stuff? Have you done the suspension bridge? You've been on the SS Great Britain?
I've been on suspension bridge, yeah.
Not done the SS Great Britain.
No,
You've not been there?
We did a treasure hunt, didn't we, near there?
Yeah. That was enjoyable.
Little bonding sesh. Yeah, I've been most places in Bristol, to be honest. Not probably the sort of touristy stuff. But no, yeah, it's a lovely city, to be honest. And like I said, there's always stuff going on, and obviously summer's just around the corner. There'll be loads of festivals and stuff like that, which I might head down to.
Now, of course, you talk about family, and your son was born in Bristol, right?
Yeah.
So
Bristolian,
Bristolian, definitely a Red.
Yeah, he's one of our own, isn't he?
He's one of our own.
Yeah, he's made it to 2 games now, and one of them was a Wigan game, which obviously I scored in.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's seen his daddy score already. Hopefully, first a few more.
Got a couple of kits for you, didn't I?
You got a few kits for me, yeah.
Oh, really?
It took me 3 months.
3 months too late, yeah. Obviously.
But he's now 15. So he don't fit into the kits, but they look good.
Oh, good stuff.
He might have sent me a picture of his kid crying because obviously I never got him his kits, so I put a bit of pressure on me.
Unbelievable. Well, good stuff.
He's looking forward to this Saturday, obviously, last home game, isn't it? And
yep.
I imagine we'll take him on the pitch, so been looking forward to that all year, to be honest.
Yeah.
Normally I'm there, like everyone else, got like kids everywhere, and I'm like, oh, can I borrow one and just pretend he's mine? But this year I got my own.
You got the moment.
Yeah, if I didn't have him, I would have probably carried Jay around.
Evening, Joe. Right, thank you. More from the boys on the way very shortly indeed. Don't forget, of course, if you want to get in contact with a question, #RobinsNest, or just leave in the comments below. Now, though, it's time to hear from the women of Bristol City. No. They've also had a great campaign and sit 6th in the WSL, and ahead of their final game of the season on Sunday against West Ham United, who are 7th. Ella Rutherford and Poppy Pattinson dished out the dirt on the squad.
Are you mad with me? Because she actually beat me up. Have we started? Are you saying you're best dressed? I am. On a night out, but normal clothes, me? No. Right. Okay, worst dressed. No, worst dressed. In the team, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. People have I've got someone in my head, but if I say it, I know she's going to just... I'm going to say... I know who you're talking about. I'm going to... Okay, let's move on. Who squats most? Baggers. Yes, definitely. Yeah, she's wham. Biggest pauser? Carla. It's got to be Carla. Carla's like a model. Biggest jogger? We have a few. There are a few. Like, you have couple pairs, don't you? Like Dan and Jem are funny as. And then us. Go on. We're funny. Who is on their phone the most? That might be you. No, that's not me. Fastest? Gemma. Gem. Who trains hardest? I think train quite hard. Maybe Lucy. Lucy's quite a hard trainer. She always Julie as well. Yeah. There's a couple.
Worst music taste.
Well, I'm the DJ, so the music's never bad.
Okay, we ran out.
Oh, brilliant.
So, as we mentioned earlier, the women take on West Ham this weekend. Tickets still available for that match. All you need to do, as ever, is head to bcfc.co.uk for the full details. The men are also in action this weekend, of course. Saturday is our last scheduled home fixture of the season, which means the end of season award winners will be revealed by the club on Friday evening. So, we'd like to know who our guests here think deserve the following accolades. So, first of all, let's talk about Player of the Year. It's the big one. Matty, who's Player of the Year for you this year?
Obviously, been lots of good performers this season. I think the one that probably stands out for me is probably Webby, I would say.
Webby?
Yeah.
Popular choice?
Obviously, he's got a couple of goals now, hasn't he? He's got a couple?
Yeah, it must have about 2 or 3, surely.
Yeah, he's just sort of...
OK.
Just
Webby for yourself, Lloydie?
I think I might have to agree with Tels.
Oh,
Scotty,
favouritism. Scotty?
Picking the same money, I'll go Webby.
Webby.
I think, to be fair, there's quite a few. Thomas, you can probably pick Brownie even. Brownie's done all right, done very well as well. So I think it's going to be a tight one, I think.
OK, all right. Well, let's have a look. And we sent our reporter Toby Osborne out and about to see if the fans agreed.
I would say my player of the season is Adam Webster. He's come in and just looks absolutely flawless for us.
Max O'Leary, because against some good clubs he's done some very good saves.
Adam Webster.
My player of the season has to be Adam Webster.
Webster, because he's been the most consistent all season. Hardly made a mistake.
Adam Webster.
Callas at the back. I think he's been a brick with Webster at the back.
Jamie Patterson.
Definitely Adam Webster. Webster, he's just been amazing.
Adam Webster's my player of the season.
Marlon Pat, because he's a defensive rock.
Matty Taylor, what an amazing player. He's come to City, he's just so passionate, he loves the fans, everything.
For me it'd be Adam Webster. When we saw Flint it was all a big worry for us, but he's been absolutely rock solid at the back.
Deju, because he's my favourite player.
And Famara Deju doesn't get a lot of credit, but has worked his socks off. Great player.
Webster definitely, he can even play midfield, scored a couple of important goals as well.
I'd go with Brownhill probably. I've got to say Adam Webster probably.
Say Famara Deju, just because of the player he's been, the way we play off him, what he's done for the team this season. So yeah, my vote would be Famara Deju.
Webby, absolutely all over that one then, agreeing with all of you, although tells you to get a mention. Happy with that?
Don't mind it.
Devastated.
You're a little lad, isn't it? You're a little lad. Like,
yeah, I'm a little lad.
Little lad's picked him. Can't even speak yet, but he's voted.
Let's move on to Young Player of the Season. So, Hakeeb, Josh, Jay, Mo, Nicholas, Lloydie, Joe, Max, Casey, Antoine and Liam out of those guys up for Young Player of the Season. Scotty, let's start with you. Let the boys have a think. You see these boys train in and out every day.
I think it'll probably be between Lloydie and... Matty's baby son, Jay De Silva, I think. I think it'll be between them two. I think they'll be getting the most shouts, I think. And
Lloydie, we'll probably have to take you out of the mix. You probably can't vote for yourself for this one, but who else would you like to see up for it?
Yeah, I think it would be kind of close between Jay...
Jay and who, mate? Who?
Don't be awful to him.
Jay and Brownie.
Jay and Brownie.
I think it would be close between them two.
Brownie's still in it, is he?
Yeah, he's still here. Yeah.
Is Andy not in there? Andy?
No.
Still 21, isn't he?
Brown's about like a 21-year-old, to be fair.
Yeah, look him out. No, I'm going to say Scotty. Be a tough call between Jay and Lloydie, but obviously because he's sat here, I'll go for you, mate.
Cheers, mate. I appreciate it.
All right,
Sorry,
well, let's see if the fans agree.
I think although Jay De Silva has been brilliant, consistently Nicholas Eliasson.
I think Eliasson's played really well every game he's started, and I think he'd be a good player for the future, personally.
Josh Brownhill. I think he's consistent all the time, every game he plays.
I think if he carries on the form he's shown, I'd go with Max O'Leary, actually. He's been awesome.
Josh Brownhill, I think he's been outstanding all season.
De Silva, he's been
class. Max O'Leary for the last few games.
And the young player of the season would be Josh Brownhill.
I go for Lloyd Kelly. He's one of our own.
I was going to say that. I was going to say Lloyd Kelly is one of our own.
Max O'Leary, and the reason he's stepped up, he's only 22 and he's a brilliant stopper.
Lloyd Kelly got his first call up this season for England 21, so pretty good, pretty decent, can't complain, can you?
Jada Silva, I think he's been very good this season, solid. He's had good, he's been struggling to get in with Lloyd Kelly, but I think he's done pretty well.
Max O'Leary's obviously come in and filled some big shoes. He's done well this year, and obviously Semeo as well.
De Silva for sure.
Say Josh Brownhill, because he's just a driving force in midfield.
The dulcet tones of our reporter Toby Osborne there. And now on to the champagne moment, a standout moment of the season so far. Again, of course, there might be one yet to come. Let's keep those fingers crossed. Let's start with you again, Scotty, and then the boys can have a little think. Your champagne moment of the season.
I think obviously beating Sheffield United away. Andy Weimann scored, I think he's got a couple. Okay, I think that'd probably be my champagne moment. And
yeah.
It's probably the best moment of the season, I think, so far.
Incredible. Lloydie?
Yeah, either Scotty's or the 1-0 against Brentford away, last minute, from Nicholas Eliasson.
Yeah.
I think that could be him with a good shout.
Nice one. Matty?
Yeah, for me it's Andy's hat-trick, definitely. He was unreal that day, and the goals just kept getting better, to be honest. Yeah. And we ran about 25k that game as well. So
standard.
Yeah, it was just a normal game for him, really.
It was unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's check in and see what stood out for the fans this season themselves.
It has to be Weimann's hat-trick at Sheffield United. Absolutely fantastic. We were there and it was brilliant.
Nicholas Eliasson goal at Brentford was quite a high moment, as there was a great atmosphere, and yeah, I'd say Brentford away in my opinion.
I think the Weimann hat-trick against Sheffield United.
Weimann's hat-trick at Sheffield United. That was a good day out, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Did you go crazy there at the end? Yeah, I had it on my shoulders going mental, so that was a good day, yeah.
And I think Weimann's hat-trick at Sheffield United was probably would take that moment for me.
Casey Palmer on his debut coming on, scoring that goal, that was the moment, I think.
It's a third goal against West Brom. Home form's not been the best all season, but then to destroy West Brom in the first 20 minutes, absolutely immense.
QPR away earlier in the season where Weimann and Taylor were brilliant, and that night 3-0 win for me was brilliant.
Brentford away game, that last minute winner.
We went up to the Forest game and we had quite a few injuries, and we thought if we get a point here, it'd be a good point, but we just dominated the game through and showed that we got the strength and depth to carry on up the division.
My champagne moment, I think, has to be the away win at Birmingham, because we hadn't won there in so many years. Fama Rajiju pops up, and you start to believe then that City have a chance of being where they are now.
Thank you very much, our reporter Toby Osborne, and some familiar faces in the Ashton Gate crowd there on screen. And thank you very much to the club and the Supporters Club and Trust who organise all of those awards as well. We look forward to those being released on Friday. Now, don't forget, we're going to be taking questions at the end, so submit them using the hashtag #RobinsNest on Twitter, or leave them in the comments section below. Ashton Gate as a venue must be very special to play here, and the supporters have been tremendous all season. So how big a part have they played? Lloydie?
Yeah, massive. I think there's games where we can say they've kind of helped us through, either to get a draw or to get the 3 points. They're a massive part to play in our philosophy, especially when you can walk out and things like that. Why you got to pull faces for, man? I'm trying to speak.
Because I've never seen him serious.
I've actually forgot what I said now, man.
I didn't even think you heard the question, to be honest.
Yeah,
yes, I did, mate. What do you mean?
It's a good answer, to be fair.
But compared to other grounds that you obviously go to, Ashton Gate, Matty, must be, you know, it's incredible. I mean, with the renovation and so on.
Yeah, it's obviously... the stand especially is obviously massive now. And
which one?
Lansdowne.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I like that.
Good. Good.
Good. You've got to learn a bit of culture, but come on. Yeah, so it's and then obviously section 82 now and the Heineken bit.
I think there's mould that too.
Yeah, and I'm normally up there to be fair. Yeah, they obviously create massive noise. We just need it to transmit the whole way around, and it does make a special atmosphere. And let's hopefully, well, these last 3, maybe 6 potentially, that they're obviously even louder for us.
Let's all hope that that is the case. Now then, we're approaching the 14,500 mark for the 2019-2020 season card sales, and these are now back on sale. If you're yet to secure your seat, make sure you do so you don't miss out on any of the action. As always, all the details at bcfc.co.uk. Right, now we're going to play a bit of a game where you can all get involved at home as well, including you, Scotty. I'm going to ask you 10 questions, boys. You can play as a team. It's about the season to date, and we'll just see how many you get out of 10. Are you ready?
No.
Question number 1. Here we go. Some are multiple choice, some aren't. This is a multiple choice. So question number 1. How many goals have we scored in the Sky Bet Championship to date this season? Is it A, 47, B, 56, or C, 59?
So how many games have played? 43 games have played.
Goals in the Sky Bet Championship to date this season.
I was thinking 59, but
what? C.
Should we add them out?
59? You've gone 59?
59, locking it in?
No, we change it, I think.
Middle one?
Middle one.
Middle one?
Yeah.
56?
Yeah.
It's the right answer! Yeah. Very good.
I told you, I knew that.
Question number 2. In all competitions, who's had the most appearances for City this season? Most appearances for City this season?
Surely it's got to be either Callas, Webby, or Brownie.
Brownie missed a game, is he?
Packet.
What about Pax?
Scotty, you put the shirts out every game. You should know this, right?
Yeah, but...
Or do you have someone to do that for you?
No.
Which one is he?
So I don't think...
I don't think Brownie's missed one.
No, he may have missed one.
What one?
Gonna have to hurry you, boys.
After the Leeds game.
Yeah.
If we were playing higher and lower, I'd suggest to go with your instinct. No one's ever lost that game.
Pax.
I just said Thomas, but who you say?
You're getting colder, boys.
Oh, okay. Brownie.
You're getting cold.
You mentioned Brownie, David.
Yeah, I said Brownie.
Yeah, I think Brownie.
Yes, correct answer. Josh Brownhill. Question number 3. To the nearest 1,000, what's the highest attendance at Ashton Gate so far this season in all competitions?
The nearest 1,000?
To the nearest 1,000.
It's going to be 26.
26.
25,400.
No, was it that high?
The hole's 27.
I'm going to go lower then.
25,400, mate.
24, yeah?
24, yeah.
What, Scotty's nearer. Scotty is nearer. 24,832.
I round down.
You round down?
Yeah, even bust.
Question number 4. Famara Zizou is currently our top goal scorer. How many goals does he have?
I think 12.
Oh, I was going to say 12 as well.
12 is the right answer. Very good. Here we go. Number 5. Name the City players recruited in January.
Did we sign anyone in January?
City player.
Player? Oh.
Recruited in January. It says brackets S. I'm just going to say. The City player recruited in January.
January?
There's a song. We can't sing it on this show.
Oh, I know. Casey Palmer.
Yeah! Congratulations. On we go with question 6. What's the most goals City have scored in one single game this season?
Well, we got 3 against Sheffield United.
Got 4, didn't we, against...
Oh, I like this route.
Against...
Who?
Someone.
We got 4 against someone.
At home, it's here.
Who did we play?
Blackburn.
It's the right answer. Nailed it. Absolutely, yeah. 4-1 versus Blackburn. Question number 7. In all competitions, what's the longest unbeaten run of matches the club have gone on in this season?
9.
In all competitions, the longest unbeaten run of matches.
13, wasn't it? Something like that?
Yeah.
Higher.
Higher, was it?
40.
Higher. Oh, no.
15.
15! Yeah. Absolutely right. 11 of which were wins, 9 wins in a row.
That's why I said 9 looks easy.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's there. It's not in the right order.
Yeah.
Typical Scotty.
Up,
question 8. Who scored City's 5th goal of the season?
I thought we only scored 4 in one game.
Who scored City's 5th goal of the season? Listen to the question, dear. Away at QPR, 5th goal of the season?
QPR away?
Was it the first goal?
So,
he's got a per, man.
Was it
me?
Matthew?
It's me or Andy then? Andy.
Andy is the right answer, yeah, very good.
I was thinking per, I thought it was you, man, but...
There was a little glint in his eye when he thought it might have been him. How many clean sheets have we kept in the league? Colesy's boys, question number 9. How many clean sheets have we kept in the league?
Is there 10 in it, surely?
They've got a good defence, to be fair, so...
10?
43 games.
9?
13?
Oh, Lloydie, spot on. 13 clean sheets. Absolutely nailed it. Very good. And finally, question number 10. If you combine your appearances in all competitions this season, what's the total figure?
Well, including me as well. Including me as well.
How many we had, Scotty?
Well, I've had none.
Mine and Lloyd's, yeah?
If you combine your appearances in all competitions this season, what's the total? So is it 61, 64 or 66?
It's one of them 3 lads.
I don't know. Maybe 20...
So 60, what was it altogether?
61, 64 or 66.
So coming on the sub counts as an appearance?
Probably around 30.
Oh, 100. I don't know. Yeah, what was it? 60?
61, 64 or 66?
66.
Is the right answer, Matty Taylor.
Love that.
Very good. So we're going to just listen to upstairs to see how many they scored out of 10. How many did they score out of 10? 9 out of 10, boys!
Well, what did we get wrong? What did we get wrong?
Very good. Attendance. Oh, yeah. We're counting that as wrong.
Okay.
Very good. So that's not bad. Well done. Well done. Let's turn our attention then to some questions from you guys right now. So if you are watching this live, please make sure you get your questions in. Hashtag Robin's Nest or leave your comments in the box there. So let's take a look now at our first question. This is coming from Connor Parr. And what is your favourite memory at the club? Scotty, let's start with you. Favourite memory?
Promotion, probably.
Yeah.
Promotion, I think we won the Johnson's paint as well.
Oh,
which
yeah.
was good. So I think just to get promotion is probably the best feeling.
Very nice.
Feeling I think so. That's the main aim at the start of the season. So
very good. Matty?
Probably when Lloyd come in with Tinson's there, to be fair. That was a good day.
Great moment.
Yeah, no, probably the Man United evening.
Incredible.
Team
I support. And it's a bit gutted they went out.
Who are you supporting tonight then?
Glory support, man.
Who are you supporting tonight then? If you support Man United, who are you supporting tonight?
Manchester.
Yeah, no.
Either.
Manchester.
No, because surely you're supporting your own team. You can't be supporting the team against you. Surely.
Yeah, Man United, yeah.
Yeah.
And how incredible was it then to play against this, for the club to play against this team that you've supported since you were a child?
Yeah, it's a bit surreal, to be fair, when you're looking across. Seems like Zlatan and Pogba, and they look a bit like waxworks, don't they, to be honest? And yeah, just going toe to toe with them, and they're not robots. They're not sort of they can be tackled and stuff. So yeah, it was a good moment for a club, and obviously the boys, and we took a big boost from that game. Did you swap shirts with one? Did you try and nick any United stash? We was fighting for them all, to be fair.
I got pied.
Did you?
I got pied.
I ended up with Lukaku's, so yeah, it's quite tight on me, to be fair. Yeah, I had to get it tailored to make it a bit bigger, to be honest.
No, you had to get Matty tailored.
Matty tailored. There's a post-football career. Right, let's go to another question. Let's take a look and see who we have here. This is from Lewis Oxenham. Who is the toughest player you've played against? Lloyd, let's go with you.
Ooh.
Toughest player you've played against?
I think it has to be Adama Traore last season against Middlesbrough away. Yeah, I tried to race him and it wasn't happening. I wasn't going anywhere, I just bounced straight off him. Yeah, he was probably the fastest player I've ever played against.
Yeah, big tough. Okay. Matty?
I I played against Fabregas a couple of years ago, before I came here.
Pick that name up there.
And yeah, he just, I don't think he gave the ball away the whole game, and it was just a pleasure to watch, to be honest. And he just had every pass in the book, to be honest.
What about you, Scotty?
Probably not the best player I can play against, but the hardest is probably Saul Davis that played for Swindon.
Right.
Because usually when I come off the pitch after the game, probably needed new teeth.
Oh, right, okay.
He was like, but he used to, before the game, he used to put salt and pepper on his elbow and then used to feed it to me.
Really?
So it was very enjoyable playing against him, yeah. Really like that.
Okay, let's go to another question. Let's see who the next one is from. This is from Sam Parsons. What's the best stadium you've played at away from Ashton Gate? Lloydie?
Probably hands down Etihad. Yeah, I think it has to be Etihad. Like walking out through the tunnel and then you just see like this massive stadium, like it's a weird feeling, but yeah, it's probably the Etihad.
Yeah, understand that. Matty?
Accrington's not bad.
Accrington?
Yeah, I was
Who are they? Accrington Stanley?
Who are they, yeah.
Who are they?
Yeah. Probably Wembley, to be fair.
Wembley, nice.
Home of England, and hopefully we be playing there in a few games' time.
Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Right, OK, another question. Let's have a look and see. From Abby Curtis, who are your roomies? Who are your roomies? Do you room together?
Have we room together?
No, thank God, Jesus.
What do you mean?
Would that be
I'll be a good roomie.
Well,
that's a lie, isn't it?
Okay.
I'm with Pato.
Right.
It's a lively room, that one, then.
Yeah, it's a bit of a lively room, and yeah, we have great conversations.
Conversations or conversations with yourself or your voices?
Why are you sniggering at this?
Them two, them and Pat ain't going to have any conversations.
Me,
only conversations you speak in yourself.
Pat's voices, there's three of us. I share that room.
There's four of them in that room.
Apart from when he's shouting in his sleep, it's fine. John generally shouts in his sleep.
Lloydie?
I share with Nick.
With Nick?
Yeah,
OK.
Nicholas and I
can imagine him to be a very tidy and a bit of a neat freak.
You just do stepovers in the room all night, constant.
They just take that constant, doesn't
I'm trying to go to bed or something.
Hamsters on a wheel.
Yeah.
Right.
Nick stepovers all night, isn't it?
Really?
Yeah, that's all he does, yeah.
Brilliant. Another question. Let's have a look and see who else has got in touch. This is from Kylan Green. Lloyd, if you continue to work hard, do you think you could play in the senior England squad within 5 years?
Are you looking to make a bet, are they, or...?
Yeah, where's the cash?
Yeah, the answer to that question is, yeah, definitely. I think that's a thing that I kind of dream to do. And I think 5 years is probably an all right amount of time, like a time period, to kind of make myself into that senior squad. I think that's a life goal, achievement that I want to achieve. So.
And well on your way to do so.
Yeah,
we wish you the best of luck. OK, right, let's see another question. Let's get as many through as we can. From Khaled Ibrahim, favourite TV series? Oh, this is a good question, yeah. Box sets and TV series, recommendations. Matty Taylor.
I watched so many, to be honest. But I'll just go with the one I'm on at the moment. I'm on Line of Duty.
Oh, yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Not necessarily my favourite, but yeah, the one I'm on at the minute, and it's pretty decent, to be fair.
You asked for your favourite, mate.
Can't give it right now.
Good point. Are you a Game of Thrones man?
I was, yeah, but I watched it real early, and then it stopped before. Right. So I watched 3 seasons, so I need to re-watch that, to be honest.
Yeah, you do have to go back.
But yeah.
Lloydie?
For sure.
I think it's either between Prison Break or Casa de Papel.
OK.
Got subtitles?
Yeah, yeah.
Mr. Murray?
My one was, I can't remember the name of it. Remember Ari Gold was in it?
Oh, Entourage.
Yeah. Ledge.
Entourage.
Ledge, loved it.
Lots of people say I look like Turtle from Entourage. Slightly fatter version of
Californication.
Californication was good.
Good.
Yeah, I like it.
Any of them too, yeah.
Very good. Next question. Let's have a look. Lloyd is popular tonight. Right, this is from Josh Emery. Lloyd, how did you get into the academy?
My car.
Yeah, Scotty's on fire. He's had too much iron brew.
Yeah, thank you.
No, I just got scouted. I was just playing regular Sunday league, and then.
You were a winger, weren't you?
Yeah, I was, you know. Yeah. Right wing, left wing.
Yeah, just cutting in.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then we ruined it for you, didn't we?
You got nothing at all, mate. You're a bit taught to be a winger.
Attacking fullback.
A bit taught to be a winger.
I can drop a shoulder, but yeah, I just got scouted. Just got given a 6-week trial. Managed to get in, and then just grafted that from there.
So talking about that, have you always been a striker, Matty?
Am I striker? Am I? Debatable. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, just love scoring goals since I kicked football. To be honest, no better feeling in football, is there? So.
Well, exactly like Scotty the Glory Boy.
Exactly. There you go, yeah. Banging goals in for fun, isn't it?
Of course. Right, more questions from you, please. Let's go to the screen and see from McKenzie Boyle, what was it like scoring your first City goal? Scotty, can you remember yours? It was that long ago.
Yes, I can. We played...
Black and white, was it?
Yes, it was. We played Crewe here. It was the start of the season. We won 5-2. Chopped inside, left foot stanchion. There we go. Welcome to
Love a
Ashton Gate.
stanchion mention. You never hear that mentioned anymore, do you? Stanchion.
I'd literally put in a stanchion.
It's all our top bins and all that. Stanchion was,
and I wore
classic.
I wore an extra large shirt probably as well.
Yeah, of course, it fits me.
Yeah.
Lloydie, do you remember?
Yeah, that was not too long ago actually. Yeah, it was I think it might have been Brownie's shot, keeper saved it. I've kind of touched it. I'm surprised, well, to be fair, Gaffer put me on left wing.
There you go, he's playing a winger again then.
If I play wing, I score, man.
Banging bare goals.
And then touched it and just volleyed it across goal. Some say it took a deflection, but
don't listen
I
to
see
him.
it.
Don't listen to that. Deflection chat, no one wants that. And Matty?
Yeah, mine was at Derby, away. Good omen. Yeah, Flinty nodded it down, and then I think I hit the stanchion, didn't I? I poked it in from a yard. Which...
They all count. They all count.
Get it over the line, that's it. Right, I am told that this next question is a one-word answer. So, Courtney Louise, Nandos or Frankie and Benny's? Let's just go around the sofa.
That could be one word if it's Frankie and Benny's.
Yeah, that's true.
That's so hard.
Frankie's or Benny's.
Yeah.
Go on, Scotty.
Nandos.
Nandos, Lloydie?
Nandos,
Nandos.
Yeah, Nandos.
We've got a full suite of Nandos. If you'd like to send the black cards, it's Ashton Gate, Ashton Road, Bristol, PS3.
What's a black card?
The black cards.
You don't know what black card is?
You're not sucking my teeth at that. I don't know. What is that, free food?
Free Nandos forever.
Jeez!
Yeah. Address is on the website, bcfc.co.uk. Right, final question of the evening. Let's have a look at this from 4D. Matty, who has the better banter, Pato or Scotty?
What? Hold on, who's 4D for a start?
4D?
But 4D should know.
What's wrong with putting a Y at the end of your name?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Scotty.
What was it, better banter or breath?
See, Pato's in trouble, like, see? He's not even hit us the cup for himself.
Yeah, Scotty's pretty funny, isn't he? But you have to go Roomie, to be fair. Pato, yeah.
Faithful to his room.
It's all right, it's fine.
It's all over.
Kids noted.
Win all day.
You know the ones I printed for his little kid?
Yeah.
You're going to go missing Saturday. His little kid's going to be out there with just his nappy on.
What about you, Lloydie? What do you reckon?
It's all right, listen. It's fine, it's fine. Pato's just a weirdo, isn't he?
Yeah, Pato's just one of a kind.
We get this a lot. Why is he so weird?
He's just one of a kind, man. I think he's got about 12 voices.
Oh, listen.
He knows that as well, to be fair. But, yeah, I think I'm going to have to go Pato, man.
So
you've gone Pato?
Yeah.
Listen, mate. These two ain't coming back.
You're trying too hard, mate. Do you know what I mean? Trying too hard. It's because that's all Scotty's got.
Right. Trying too hard, mate. Remember that.
I'll try my best.
Very good. Thank you very much for all of your questions, as ever. And apologies if we didn't get round to yours. You'll have to join us for another episode. Of course, City are back in action on Saturday at Ashton Gate when they host Derby County for a 3 p.m. kickoff. Over 24,000 tickets have been sold, and tickets in the Atio are available. So if you fancy a little trip there, then please do get on our website. Secure yours before it's too late. And remember that bcfc.co.uk is the address, and as we've mentioned, the Atio has now recently become available for home fans as well. Now, earlier on, we promised that we would reveal the club visit and where the pre-season tour is going to be for any fans that might want to go. So, presumably you guys know, right?
That's weird, because I'm hoping... Well, Matty forgot his passport today, so make sure you bring your passport in tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit of admin going on here.
Well, but Mount Parsons asked this. I'm a bit scared, actually.
Right.
If I'd been to Iraq or Iran.
Oh.
So I'm hoping it's not one of them two places.
Right.
So that's all I know.
All right, can we get a drum roll? Can we somehow get a drum roll?
No.
Poor. There we go. There's a drum roll. I can now reveal that the club will be visiting Tampa in Florida for their pre-season tour. How about that?
Crikey.
What's that? What's that?
Huh?
That's Australian, isn't it?
No, it's Tampa accent.
Oh, right, is it?
Yeah, perfect. Show us again.
Crikey, mate.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah,
Nailed it.
that's brilliant. Ever been before?
Never, no, never.
Looking forward to
it? Yeah, definitely. America's obviously...
It's a long way away, isn't it?
Yeah.
The good thing is I can't drive my van there, so it looks like I'll be getting on a plane as well.
Oh, there's some joy anyway.
You're not driving
I can't drive.
Tarty.
But, unless there's a special submarine or something, but no, I'm going to have to get on a plane.
You've been to America before then?
Yeah, one to San Francisco.
San Francisco?
Yeah.
That's where I'm going 2 weeks' time. Is it good?
Yeah, you will definitely enjoy it.
Oh, I see. Like that. And America, you've been to America before?
No. Yeah, I've been Vegas a few times.
Oh, of course.
I've never been Vegas.
I'm doing Vegas in the middle, in between doing Boston and San Francisco, and Vegas in the middle. They say there's something for everyone in Vegas. Is that true?
Yeah, it's just... Doesn't sleep, does it?
Doesn't sleep.
That's the problem. That's my problem. That's why I don't want to go. I watch The Hangover. That'd be me.
Yeah,
but of course, at the same time, Lloydie, there's going to be some hard work out there because it's going to be quite warm, and pre-season is always pretty tough, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. That's what we're there to do at the end of the day, is to work hard and get ready for the season ahead. But at the same time, you enjoy it at the same time.
Will there be any singing? I like it when I see on socials there's a bit of singing.
I don't want to hear him.
Usually we might get a few new signings out there. So
okay.
We'll have a quiz night probably out there and we do games and everything. So
yeah.
Evening stuff will be all right.
A little bit of, a few little quizzes, like all that. Keep your eye on social media at the club. It's always good when the boys are on their pre-season tour. So any fans looking to combine a holiday with their city allegiance, all the details can now be found. It's live on our website right now at bcfc.co.uk. It's going to be a great experience and a fantastic environment. And as the boys have said, that it's certainly the time for hard work as well as a bit of camaraderie. Now that's it. That's all we've got time for, because we've got some sort of football match to get to. And score prediction for United City?
Home win. Never
Home win.
Happen, is it?
Lloydie?
3-1 City.
3-1 City.
Man, you putting the kids out.
2-2.
2-2.
I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take a 2-2.
Never been.
Very good. We'll hand over to the wonderful. Hold on. We'll hand over to the wonderful Old Trafford very shortly indeed. That is all we've got time for tonight. But thank you very much to our guests. Have you enjoyed your experience in the Robin's Nest?
Yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. Enjoyed
Is it weird being in here when it's like this instead of... Where do you normally sit?
Lloydie's there.
Yeah.
Matty's over there.
At the end over there.
Okay. Well, you got the big one.
He's next to me
in
in
the corner. Fan bullies me off.
Very good. Thank you very much, boys. Thank you very much, Scotty Murray.
Sir.
Please keep your fingers crossed. Please rock the gate on Saturday. It is going to be a big one. bcfc.co.uk for all of the details. We will see you there, hopefully, for our last scheduled home game of the season. Remember to like and share and leave your feedback. But until next time, from all of us here in the Robin's Nest, good night.